Hey, I'm in Prague and I will buy local candy and snacks from the supermarket. Of course I also try them all and see which one is the most delicious. You probably heard that the capital of Czechia is very beautiful, and that is most definitely true. From the medieval buildings, churches to modern architecture, there's something interesting for everyone here. But that's not what I do today. I went to a supermarket and bought every candy that looked interesting and seemed to be made in Czechia. And here they are, a varied selection of snacks that seem partly familiar and partly completely unknown to me. Let's start with Roxy Fruits. They seem to be some kind of rock candy. Isn't that cute? They're actually hard as a rock and you can guess the flavors by their little designs. At least for some of them. I did taste raspberry, cherry, orange and kiwi. A very sweet and old school candy. And now Cho Smoothies. They are yogurt flavored gummy candy and they come in 2 flavors. They are chewy but not too sticky, like a fluffy fruit yogurt. Next is Petro, a candy that looks like a famous Haribo time. They're colorful cubes and each cube has 3 layers, 1 licorice layer and 2 fruity ones. I must admit that they taste a bit strange. The middle is gummy, candy licorice and the colorful layers taste of orange or lime. I have no idea what the pink one is though, a sweet mystery. I would describe them as unexpected and a bit medical tasting, completely different to the Haribo ones actually. Hey, another JoJo candy. This one is called Mixel Pixel, and you seem to get a lot of different types. There's a wide selection of gummy and spongy candies. And look, how cute is that? They all have different shapes. This one I find interesting as it has a liquid filling. I think it's raspberry. The jigsaw piece has this nice, smooth, spongy taste like a harder marshmallow. The next 3 snacks are all wafers with different fillings. First I try out Mila. The chocolate looks nice and it's quite thick. It has a creamy vanilla filling and a flaky wafer. It makes you want to eat more of it. Tatranki has a more traditional design, but it looks very nice. The wafer is very crisp and only covered with thin chocolate on the edges. Inside you get a tasty hazelnut filling. It's also less sweet than the last one. Horalki is similar but with peanut butter. The filling is very nice and reminds me somewhat of halva. Banani, a chocolate covered spongy banana candy. It looks very cool, like a brown skinny banana. The chocolate has a good thickness to it, but the filling is kind of very artificial. You know, this type of candy banana taste. I couldn't eat more than one of that. These snacks are a cute devil and a scary devil. Let's start with the scary one. It's a sort of chocolate covered gingerbread. The filling is fruity like plum and a bit alcoholic tasting. The chocolate could be a bit thicker on the outside and you get a lot of bread. The second devil has an interesting design, quite a lot of weapons, and it is very big. These must be some sort of traditional seasonal snack. The chocolate seems a bit darker than the last one, and you get a lot of bread. It's a bit dry, but the filling balances it out quite well. It tastes like caramel with spices. I thought this yellow pig would be some sort of cookie, but to my disappointment it was just another bready snack with filling. The outside is not chocolate this time, but some sort of sugar crust. Apart from that, it has the same gingerbread, but maybe with less filling. Go for this one if you don't like chocolate. But wait a second, it's not over yet. On my walk through Prague I discovered something very cool, apart from the buildings I mean. In some sort of small mall I found a candy cotton machine. It had a lot of colors and sounds, so I had to try it out, of course. There are a lot of different types of candy cottons to choose from, but I went with Flower Banquet. The machine took a while to heat up. When it started, a small ball of candy formed around the stick. It grew to something resembling a flower. When it was done, the machine tried to give me my treat. It was funny how it moved it around first. And now the big surprise. A beautiful blue and yellow flower. I think the colors even tasted different. Here, have a try. That was a lot of fun, and I even got a second one. That's it from today's candy video from Prague. Have you ever visited, and what candy did you eat here? If you liked the video, you can subscribe to learn more about European candies. See you soon!